DeAndre Cootie Hicks, where we give you guys the latest Chicago Bears news and rumors, and also the #1 YouTube channel that give out prizes and gifts to its subscribers. So if you
Yes,
are a
yes.
Chicago Bears fan, it does not cost you anything to hit that subscribe button. And we reach our goal of 30 plus more subscribers, Cody. What we got for them? Tell them.
Like you already know, we got our Bears replica championship ring, man. You get it, you go get the ring, and you gonna get a case with it, man. That's what we got for you.
Yes, come nice for you. A courtesy of us over here, Bears News Network. One of our lucky subscribers will get the 1985 Chicago Bears championship replica ring. So,
Yes,
man,
yes,
if you're a Chicago Bears fan, hit that button and shout out to our two prize winners this year, Cootie, that we had, Gary's Avant and Maurice
yes,
Watkins.
yes.
Thank you guys for your support over here at
Congratulations.
Bears News Network. Make sure you go out and follow us on different social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Bears News Network. Also here on YouTube as well as Bears News Network. Thank you guys for that support.
Yeah,
Man, Cootie, it's not a gimmick, it's not a joke, man. This is real. So
yes,
share that.
yes,
Let everybody know about it. And we appreciate the love and support over here at Bears News Network. That's just our way of giving back to you guys for showing support to us. So that's our way of showing support back to our subscribers. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support. Okay, Cootie. Also, this episode is brought to you by Riverside, man. If you ever wanted to do some recording with your friends on different social media platforms and
yes,
podcasts, use Riverside. Riverside is the best side, and it gets the job done. Okay, Cootie. Let's get right into
yes.
it, man. The Chicago Bears secured the #1 overall pick for the second year in a row, man. I don't know how Ryan Poles did it, but he pulled a rabbit out of his butt and he made it happen, man. And we got it for the second year in a row, thanks to Carolina Panthers. And now the big question is, Cody, what do the Chicago Bears do? It's a lot of optimism right now in Chicago as to what the Bears should do with that #1 overall draft pick. It's a lot of directions we can go in, Cody. But if you were Ryan Poles, what would you do with that #1 overall pick?
Yeah, man, you definitely said it right. It's a lot of options, a lot of situations that can happen. But if I was Ryan Poles, there's only one way I can go. We already talked about it. Our QB1 is going to be Justin Fields. That'll be a lock in my head already. I have my quarterback. It's Justin Fields. Now I got to figure out what I'm doing with my picks. And then with that being said, I still look to go kind of how we did last year. I'm looking at the O line and D line. I'm trying to get an elite piece, somebody who could come in and be, an immediate impact at one of those positions. And I mean, there's always Marvin Harrison Jr. because that's somebody who we know definitely improve this offense. Make our passing game even um, more explosive than it is right now with DJ Moore. But I think that even though he's a high commodity, I think if we're able to have two high picks, we can get him. Because we can always move that first, a couple spots down with somebody. Because we're not going to want a QB, but other teams need a QB, so that could easily still keep us in the top 5 where we can get him. But my main goal would be, like I say, we know we're missing something on the O line and the D line, so I'm gonna be trying to find that young elite player that I could throw up in there. So I don't know exactly which line or position I would be going for now, but I know it'll be on one of my lines. Like that would be my game plan. I'm keeping Justin Fields. We see what he can do. His last game, I know it's been a turnaround for the first 17. So I'm just looking at what I can get to help him improve more. We already started building around the man. Let's just continue to do that to where he could, start his playoff runs, man. I think it's
Yeah,
that simple.
most definitely. I'm with you, Cody. I'm most definitely with you as far as keeping Justin Fields. What I would like to see, Justin Fields, like I said, he's made progress over the last 3 seasons of his career. He's still a young quarterback, and a lot of people say things about his record. But the thing is, you talk about his record, but we're not actually looking at the game. Some people are not actually looking at the games and being being conscious of his situation. He wasn't put in the best situation to win. That team last year wasn't built to win. Ryan Poles tore that team down to start from scratch. So his rookie year was a disaster with Matt Nagy. And then his second year, they brought in a new coach, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, and tore down the whole roster. So I think his first 2 years in the league, you can't really go about off the record because the team was not in position to win. Even though he
Right,
could have been
exactly.
playing, he was playing well in a lot of those games, and we was in a lot of those games because of him. We couldn't pull off the wins because we didn't have enough talent on the roster at that time to do that. But we seen the
Yeah.
flashes. We seen the progress. We seen, that he can be something special. So when a lot of people talking about the winning, yeah, I understand you have to win in this league as a quarterback. But when you look at other teams in different situations, like we said, like uh, uh, the San Francisco 49ers, that's a team that's all around has talent. You can put Justin Fields on the San Francisco 49ers, and he would be better than Brock Purdy.
Oh yeah.
He would be better than Brock Purdy. So it's just my thing is I don't understand the narrative with certain media members saying, "Oh, he has so much talent. If he has so much talent and he's such a good player, why will we give up on him so early when he's showing promising and progress to go out and get a rookie who is unsure?" Now, Caleb Williams, he's a good draft prospect. Don't get me wrong, but didn't we say the same thing about Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Didn't we say the same thing about Jameson Winston? Dan Orlovsky talked about the last top 10 first round draft pick quarterbacks in the league. And out of
Yeah.
his 10, you can say two or three of them possibly burned their teams to winning formula.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So you never know what you're going to get with Caleb Williams or Drake May. You don't know which one. It's up in the air. And with that being said, with the team making significant progress that they've been making, I don't know if I want to break up this core yet. Everybody's saying, "Oh, you can reset the QB rookie market back some," but the thing is, Ryan Poles is setting his team up where he can't always add talent, and they're not in a situation where they're not they don't have enough cap space. He's
Yeah.
building this team to where they're going to have a lot of money to spend over these years to come to continue to build this team. He's shown that he can do that. We're still going to
Right.
have
Yeah.
some of the most cap space this year out of any team. I think we still top 5 in cap space in the league, you know, this upcoming
Exactly.
year.
Exactly.
And you don't have to pay Justin Fields right now. You can pick up his 5th year rookie option
Yeah.
and
Right. You
see
just
what
extend them
happens
instead of
next
giving
year.
them a new contract. Right.
Exactly. You can see what happens next year. And if you able to trade that pick, that you trade that number 1 overall pick this year, say to New England or the Commanders, whoever needs a quarterback and they really want it, you can get another first round pick next year. And if Justin makes progress and you guys are a playoff team next year, the Chicago Bears are a playoff team next year, then you know you got your guy. You can do whatever you want to do then. But if you see like, okay, we ran it back, we picked up his 5th year option, there's not enough progress there, then you go out and get you a quarterback. How did the Dallas Cowboys get Dak Prescott? They got him in later rounds. They didn't get him in the first round.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna
then,
say, look at Tom Brady.
and
He
not
was
only
that
that,
relevant at one point.
and a lot of teams they went up and got their quarterback. They look Patrick Mahomes. What did Kansas City
Yeah,
do?
he wasn't no
They went
no
up and got him.
overall number one overall pick,
You
right?
know, like they went up and got their guy. So with that being said, man, I want to bring him back, pick up his 5th year option, run it back with Matt Eberflus. The bigger question is, Cootie, now if you run it back, um, who do you think? Because some change has to be made on this team at some point.
Yeah.
I understand we're going to bring certain pieces back, but the bigger question is, do you bring back Luke Getz? Because the offense have shown a little bit better progress, consistency progress over these last few weeks. But when we look at the totality of the whole season, it seemed like sometimes it takes Luke Getzey too long to figure things out. Like, he always starts to figure things out at the tail end of the season. And it's like, why didn't you get this stuff done earlier? Like, we could have been on this page earlier. There's no
Exactly.
consistency on the offensive side of the ball as much as it has been on the defensive side of the ball. Like I said, I feel like the defensive side of the ball, we're one or two pieces away of being elite, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the offensive side of the ball, we just don't have that consistency. We can see that in certain situations, Luke Getzey can call a great game. And then in certain situations, you like scratching your head,
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Like, it's not enough consistency on that end. So my question is to you, Cootie, do you bring in an Eric Bieniemy, or you go out and try to find offensive coordinator who has dealt with the quarterback like Justin Fields and knows what to do with him and use the best strength, use his strengths in a good way for this team to be successful? Or do you stick with Luke Getz?
I mean, you already know where I'm going with this. We talked about it, man. Something, something has to change other than the players, and it's got to be in that coaching room. And it's a no for me. Lou Gassi doesn't come back, and you kind of hit on a lot of the stuff. Being inconsistent, seem like he doesn't know which way he wants to run plays. And then, like one thing that we always said, Justin Fields hasn't been able to shine because they don't play to his strengths. Throughout the whole year, throughout the whole game. They don't start out, with the QB runs that we would think against certain teams in the first quarter. They want to wait till the second half to throw things like that in. So it's really just I think it's because of the questionable play calling, but I also think it's because guess he's been like I said, he's been unsure with himself. So we need to get somebody who's confident in their position, who's done it before, experienced, and who can win, in that position. That's all it's about. It's not a knock on Luke Gassi. He's first time doing it. As being that top offensive coordinator, so he's definitely had his learning curve, and that's just what we didn't need. We didn't need somebody who was trying to figure it out. We needed somebody who has figured it out, who can help Justin figure it out, take something off of Matt Eberflus. Because, like you said, it looks like Matt Eberflus will be here, and that's not a bad thing for our defense, especially. So that's cool. But yeah, guess he got to go just because it's not more so of him doing a bad job. 'Cause I won't say he did a bad job. Like you say, end of the seasons, he's been able to get it together. He had good games in the middle of the season. It just had to be consistent. So it's just that lack of experience, that hurts him.
Yeah,
He'll definitely probably still be in the league. He'll go somewhere and still, um, be a good play caller more than likely. But just for us, it's not that fit. We need to find somebody who can really mentor and tailor Justin into what we want him to be in Chicago.
yeah. And I agree with you. It's the inexperience part for me, and I think the way that the defense was able to turn it around with Matt Eberflus calling the plays, because Matt Eberflus is a good, experienced defensive play caller.
Yes.
Matt Eberflus has ran top 10 defenses in the past in the NFL. He's shown that he can run a defense, and his defense can be top unit. Um, Lugetti, on the other hand, like you said, first time play caller, never called plays before in the NFL. He's learning on the way as well, and we have a developing quarterback. You guys both can be learning at the same time. Somebody has to be experienced in this situation to get the best out of another. You get what I'm saying? So, with
Right.
that being said, like you
Exactly.
said, just him, not saying that he's done a horrible job, like you said, Cody. He's done a serviceable, okay job. It's just the
Right.
inconsistency part on the offensive side of the ball, and that's due, maybe could be, to a lack of not having enough experience at this
Exactly.
time. But like you said, where we at and where this team is building, it seemed like every phase of our game, defense, special teams, is starting to grow, but the offensive side of the ball still is dealing with inconsistencies. But
Right.
when we play to our quarterback strength, our offense has success.
Yeah, they
So
thrive. They thrive.
yeah, that's the big question, man. So like what he said, he said he would let Lugetti go. My opinion, um, this is why I say it gets hard because I can see it from both spectrums because you don't want to
Right.
slow
Okay.
down the growth and development of Justin by getting rid of Lugetti, and then you also want to see what Justin can do with a better experienced play caller who can tailor around his strengths.
Right.
And it's kind of up in the air because it's like, okay, if we go out and get Eric Bieniemy and we go out and the offense is still, stagnant and not really moving, you know, how do we go about that? And if we do keep Luke Betsy, will we see more progress now? Because we're starting to see progress. Seem like Justin is starting to get more comfortable in the offense and everything like that. Do we want to stop that growth spurt and connection that it
Right.
seemed like they may be trying to get it together? Or do we go in a different direction and have Justin learn a whole new playbook, a whole new this and a whole new that? So I can see the different dynamics. Um, my thing to say about that, this is going to be Justin year's fourth year in the league coming up. Quarterbacks are the most important position on the football field, and not only that, quarterbacks are mostly the smartest on the NFL field. Justin Fields should be able to pick up a playbook within a year, especially if it's tailored around his strengths. I
Yeah.
feel like in the offseason. He's not a rookie anymore. He's experienced now in this league. He has a few years under his belt now to where I feel like he should be able to pick up a playbook. Now, my thing is I would move on from Luke Getz. Um, just because due to the fact of it always seemed to take too long to get you to get things on track. And I don't know what it would take. I thought last year, Cootie, after we seen Luke Getzey change around that game, starting that Patriots game last year,
Yeah.
I thought that was the turning point for him to be like, okay, this is how I got to run my offense
Yeah. I
in
see what
order
I need
for
to
it to be
do.
successful. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But then he goes back and does the total opposite. And that's one thing that I feel like he's trying to force his way. It's his
Yeah.
way or the highway type of
Yeah.
mentality. And it's not, okay, I'm going to change something. I'm going to change my playbook around for my quarterback strength so that we can win a ball game. Instead, he's leaning on him and the way he feels that his offense should be ran a certain way in order for it to be successful. And it hasn't been. It's been inconsistent. So with that being said, I would move on from Luke Getzey, and I would go try to find an experienced, high level, offensive minded coach who can and is willing to tailor to Justin's strengths and get the best out of him for this offense. But let us know you
Yeah.
guys' thoughts, man.
Yeah.
What would you do with the number one overall pick? Me and Cootie said that we would trade it, man, and I would trade it to try to get Marvin Harrison Jr. That's what I would do if I can. I would try to move back as well and try to move to, like I said, to the either the Patriots or the Commanders. Try to move back, get an extra first round pick, and get Marvin Harrison Jr. Because if we draft Marvin Harrison Jr. with DJ Moore, oh boy. Oh boy.
No, yeah. We already got like you see, we already got a crazy power with it with DJ Moore. So Adam Marvin Harrison, that's double trouble, man. It'll be
Trouble.
wonderful to see though. Yeah, it'll be wonderful to see though,
Co-commit
man.
to co-commit to it well, like that would be nice to see. So I'm on that train. Draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and then with your own pick, you can go out and get Evans Rusher if you want to, like Dallas Turner, or you can go out and get an offensive tackle, or you can go out and get a tight end. hours if you want to. From Georgia, so because we do need another tight end on this team as well to complement Cole Kmet. Robert Tonyan have not cut it. I don't see him being back, even though he did have a good game, but I don't see him being back. So, but let us guys know your thoughts, man. What did you do with the number one
Yeah,
overall
let's
draft
go.
pick this year? And also, what did you do? Coaching changes would you make? If we want to know your
Yeah,
thoughts right underneath this video, let us know your thoughts. And we appreciate all the love and support and comment. Cody, anything else you want
yes,
to
yes,
touch on?
yes. It's not too much of what we touching on. It's just what we're gonna be doing, man. As we said before, man. This is our first season doing this, man. Even though the season almost over, we are just beginning, man. We had a good one. We got some prize winners in there, some ticket winners. Something that we're gonna always continue to do. And like my brother say, just subscribe to us on our social medias. The way that you support us is it's small, but we all gonna give back to y'all a lot. We want to give back to y'all just with the knowledge, with the information on the organization, and then we throw in the extra fun with the tickets and prizes. So, man, you continue to support us, and we're gonna support you guys the best we can. Also, we want Big Bear Nation around here.
Yeah, man. Bear Nation, man. Everybody hit that subscribe button. If you are a Chicago Bears fan from all over the world, you watching this, man, we appreciate all the love and support. Like Cootie said, man, that's our way of giving back to you guys. Is just showing love. You guys support us. We support you guys back. So we give out prizes and have prize winners, and have ticket winners. Like I said, shout out to our two ticket winners this year,
Yes,
Gary
yes,
Savant
congratulations.
and Maurice Watkins. We appreciate all the love and support, man. So, man, we just like Cootie said, first year down pat. Cootie, was a good year.
Yeah,
A lot of learning curves, man. But we appreciate you guys sticking with us. We appreciate you guys showing us the love and support. And like Cootie said, we're gonna continue to let this thing ride and roll. We got more prizes giveaway, more tickets
yeah,
giveaway up next season. So, man, just look out for it. And like me and Cootie always say, bear down and
sit
be safe,
down.
Chicago. We out.